Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to go over NFL Saturday, December 16th. There are 3 games today, all with playoff implications. And yeah, we're going to see which team has a playoff narrative and which ones will continue to have a playoff narrative, because both of these, really all of these teams really are grouped in together. All of them can make the playoffs in their respective conferences. And yeah, we're going to go over this real quick. As you can see, the odds are on the screen. And yeah, we're going to go over it real quick. The opening odds are always the most telling. Those are the ones on the left. And the current odds are the ones that are currently as of Saturday morning. And yeah, we're going to go over this real quick. As you can see, the numbers on the top here, let me refer to my notes. Numbers on the top here have been reduced. 11, 110, 110 again. 11 plus 0 equals 11. And 1 plus 1 plus 0 equals 2. And that's just called reduction. You just separate the integers and add them together. It's called reduction. And you'll apply it to numerology if need be. And the spread, Cincinnati favored by a field goal by 3 points. Total is at 41 currently. And we're going to go over the odds, the breakdown real quick. The game is on 51 date numerology. 12 plus 16 plus 23 equals 51. Cincinnati equals 51. As you can see right here, that is A is 1, Z is 26. Add them together and reduce the double digit values by separating the integers and adding them together. Add all the letters together, you will get 51, and that's what reduction is. If you didn't reduce it, it would equal 96. A is 1, Z is 26, and you just add them together. All right. Game is on 33 date numerology. 12 plus 16 plus 2 plus 3 equals 33. Bengals equals 33 in single reduction. As you can see right here, single reduction is when you reduce the S once. S is the 19th letter. 1 plus 9 equals 10, and you have to reduce it again. 1 plus 0 equals 1. But you only reduce it once, which is why it's higher than 29, higher than 24. Bengals equals 33 in single reduction. Minnesota opening money line at minus, both teams really at negative minus 110, which is basically even on the sports books. 11 plus 0 equals 11. Minnesota head coach can get 11th career loss during 31st game. 31 is the 11th prime number. Let me show you that. Kevin O'Connell, the head coach of the Vikings, can get his 11th loss, as you can see right here. He's 20-10 right now. During his 31st game, 31 is the 11th prime number. You can see expected value on the screen. Minnesota has a higher expected value for the sports books, negative 406, which is out of our pockets and into theirs. The amount you win time and time again when the bets are placed on a value, that's what expected value is. And the narrative, whenever Minnesota is favored at minus 110, they have won this season. It happened 3 times this season, on the opening odds, that is. This is one of the many games where there is nothing to determine a strong playoff narrative or any narrative at all. We got to see which team does. All that will be decided in a lot of these games this week. Vikings don't have Dobbs this week, which makes it, which is why most of the public is betting for the Bengals this week. It could be a trap, but yeah, the public is heavily in the Bengals' favor. Keep that in mind. Keep expected value in mind as well. Cincinnati is 61% win percentage, currently at minus 166. Minnesota is at positive 146 on the current money line. Keep those in mind. Plus, Cincinnati is favored by a field goal. Also keep that in mind. Teams that have been favored by a field goal have won a lot of games this year. All right, spread percentage. Where's the money going? 40% of bets going to the Vikings, 60% going to the Bengals. 74% of the money going to the Vikings, 26% going to the Bengals. People looking to cash out real quick, which is why that's happening. 29% of the money line on the bets going to the Vikings. 71% of the bets on the money line going to the Bengals. Percentage of money line, 18% Vikings, 82% Bengals. Percentage of bets, over 60%, under 40%. Percentage of money, over 15%, under 85%. All right. Here we go. Pittsburgh and Indianapolis. Opening odds are on the odds are on the top. Been reduced. And yeah, let's get started with the breakdown. Game is on 15-date numerology. That'll be 1 plus 6. 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 6 plus 2 plus 3 equals 16. With 15 days left in the year, Colts equals 15. As you can see right here, Colts equals 15. Let me change that to a 6. There we go. 15 days left in the year, Colts equals 15. Let me show you that. As you can see right there. Pittsburgh opening money line plus 115. 1 plus 1 plus 5 equals 7. Colts can get 7th win all time versus Pittsburgh. Let me show you that real quick. It's not a good record for Indianapolis against Pittsburgh all time. I believe it's 6-21 or something like that. They have not had very much success against them in the regular season. Right here. Yep, they're 6-21. They can get their 7th win. They can get their 7th win. With Pittsburgh underdogs at plus 115, 1 plus 1 plus 5 equals 7. Expected value for let's go over the win percentage. 48% to 52%. Steelers to Colts. Colts are favored slightly. As you can see, currently they're at plus positive 101, negative 121 for the Colts. The Colts also have the higher value for the sports books at $5.02, which is coming out of your pocket per bet. Expected value is the amount of that a bettor can win or lose if bets are placed over and over and over again. So the Colts have a higher value as well. 352 for the Steelers, but that can change. You know, the odds can change. Keep in mind of the line adjustments as we head toward kickoff. The key to this game is which team has a stronger playoff narrative or a playoff narrative at all. The Colts have won the games they should have won this season, while the Steelers have lost many games they should not have. The Colts have the advantage on the odds and the analytics, but can easily fall on their number in this one. This is a pickup game, as you could tell by the odds. So keep in mind of where the public is betting. The Colts do have the higher expected value in this game. Pittsburgh, spread percentage. Currently, the spread is at 1. Colts are favored by a point. 53% going to. So basically, whoever you pick here is whoever you're going to pick to win the game. 53% going to the Steelers. 47% of the bets on the spread going to the Colts. 81% of the bets going to the Steelers of the money. 19% of the money on the spread going to the Colts. Money line. 35% of the bets going to the Steelers. 65% going to the Colts. 56% of the money on the money line going to the Steelers. 44% going to the Colts. Total over under. Percentage of bets over 70%, under 30%. Percentage of money over 83%, under 17%. Let's go to the next one. The night game, Denver versus Detroit, the big game of the day. All right, Lions. As you can see, the odds are on the screen up top. Opening and current. Detroit against the spread at 4.5 points. 48 points is the total. Lions opening money line at minus 210. 21 plus 0 equals 21. Detroit head coach can stay on 21 wins, as Lions head coach Dan Campbell can stay on 21 wins versus Denver. Denver Broncos equals 73, the 21st prime number. Let me show you that. Equals 73, and 73 is the 21st prime number, as you can see right there. And the Lions head coach, Dan Campbell, can stay on. See, where is he? go back. And as you can see here, he is currently he's 21-25 as Lions head coach. He can stay on that 21 in this game. A lot of 21 connection in this game. Yep, Lions opening odds minus 210, 21 plus 0. Broncos opening money line plus 174, 17 plus 4 equals 21. A lot of 21 connections in this game. Detroit head coach can get 33rd career loss on 33 date numerology. 12 plus 16 plus 2 plus 3 equals 33. Broncos can become 10-5 all time versus Lions on 15 date numerology. 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 6 plus 2 plus 3 equals 15, with 15 days left in the year. Russell Wilson can stay on 70 losses for his career versus Detroit Lions. 70 in single reduction. Let me show you that. Go 70. Single reduction. Reduce the S once. If you reduce it twice, you get 61. Golf can get 64th win versus Denver Broncos equals 64. Denver Broncos equals 64. Denver Broncos equals 64. You can see right there. And we'll look it up real quick. Wilson. You can see right there he can stay on 70 losses. And Golf can get his 64th win, as you can see right there. Now let's check the narrative. Wilson versus Golf. The Lions looked terrible last week against the Bears. But by design, of course, it's rigged, it's fake, it's a script, which makes this game very intriguing on the odds. The global sports books have the Lions as a slight favorite, as you can tell, minus 210 versus plus 185 for the Broncos. They are getting most of the spread bets for sure. 76 right here. We're going to go over that in a minute. 76% to 63%. This could be a scheme by the odds makers, but the Lions do have a stronger playoff narrative. But a loss here is possible to a Broncos team that is on fire right now. But we'll see where that ends up with the Broncos. If the Broncos get most of the bets, then Detroit is more than likely going to win the game easily. I don't see if the Broncos getting most of the bets and the Lions losing. Lions do have a playoff narrative here. But where's the money going? Let's go over the expected value. 34% versus 66% to the Lions. 34 Broncos, 66% Lions. $3.10 minus 310 for the Broncos. Expected value $3.30 for the Lions in this game. Negative. That is how much you would lose per bet on average. How much a bettor would lose per bet if they bet time and time again. And yeah, that's what expected value is. That's why we calculate it. That's only for heavy bettors. If you're not into that, it does apply to where the money is going, where the game is going, because it's all about profit for the sports books in Vegas and the NFL. But percentage of bets on the spread. 37% going to the Broncos, 63% going to the Lions. 24% of the money going to the Broncos, 76% going to Detroit. Money line percentage of bets, 22% going to the Broncos, 78% going to the Lions. 86% of the money going to the money line, going to the Broncos, 14% going of the money on the money line going to the Lions. Over under is at, what is the over under for this one? 48. Total is at 48. Percentage of bets over 75%, under 25%. Percentage of money over 81%, under 19%. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next video. The props and fantasy are on the screen. Pause it if you need be. I'll try to fit them in the description. But yeah, I've been Scott. Subscribe to the Patreon. Link in the description. Yep. Pray every day. I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, I've been Scott. You guys take care.